3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is Doom 64, Watch Me Die. This game is really, really difficult, and I'm probably going to die a lot. Especially when I don't even set my neutral reset right, so I'm going to let Deuce talk about the first level and the move mechanics.
That's what we're here for, man. So you may notice when you're looking at Zelloo's controller that he has a little bit of a rubber band. So he configured his controls so that he actually has the run button on L, and so he has a rubber band that he straps onto it so that he's continually running throughout the entire thing. You'll notice that he's moving extremely fast.
That happens sometimes. This level's really difficult to get out of. And I think I actually kind of screwed my controller when I dropped it earlier. We'll see. We'll work with it.
Dude.
We'll work with it.
So he does that run button so he can free up his analog stick so he can actually perform some more precise movements and tricks. Pretty much any enemy that he's going to be killing is either to progress a sequence forward or so that he doesn't get stuck. You can also see the way he's strafing. So yeah, that's perfect example, dude. Of
this game is such a troll.
And so you can see he's running around grabbing these key cards and grabbing switches so that he can, if you've never played Doom, just going around so that he can open the exits to the levels. Watch Me Die is
it's the hardest
difficulty.
Nice.
The most difficult thing you can play for sure. Man, this game is brutal, and it's, I don't know, basically some of the strats are changing that he's going to be doing from easier difficulties just so that he can survive certain areas. They will just take enemies and stick like 8 of them instead of 2 of them in the same area.
Yeah, you want to talk about key bumping?
Man, so you can see that he kind of clipped into the wall a little bit there, and it basically allows you to grab a key. You get into its hitbox a little bit so that you can grab it without actually having to run up to it and get it. And there's other instances where you can do that, you know, through gates and things. We'll talk about gate clipping a little bit later. But yeah, so it's just an easier way for him to get a key. You'll also notice a thing when enemies spawn on the screen, they spawn in designated points. There's a trick called spawn blocking where Zelloo will run to that enemy's location and he'll stand where they're supposed to spawn, and it basically despawns them so he doesn't have to deal with it.
Yeah, that'll be used. We'll get into monster triggers in the next level. You'll have to kill certain monsters in order to make certain events happen, and spawn blocking something can saves one more enemy to kill.
It's worth noting too that when he's running as quickly as he is and strafing the way that he is, hitting these switches isn't guaranteed. So getting around a lot of these enemies and hitting those switches precisely is very difficult while you're just going at full speed. So there is instances where it's possible to miss the switch. It's not guaranteed. You just run by it and the switch activates.
So you saw me enter a hidden room for some rockets. You saw me enter a room with 20 rockets. Rockets are a very important source of damage in Watch Me Die.
Rockets are good.
Rockets are very good. I need a lot of them for stage 9 for sure, and I'll be using them a lot throughout the rest of the run. So a lot of ammo management is required between that and the plasma weapons.
Weapon upgrade time. You'll notice him switching through weapons quite a bit as he's just progressing through the levels. Fairly obvious why he'd be doing so, but ammo conservation is the thing, and this is kind of where things start to pick up early on. A big strat difference between the easier difficulties and this one is you notice he grabbed the invulnerability sphere. So he does that because once he gets into this room, if he didn't grab it, essentially he'd die.
Yeah.
And
so we're gonna spawn block a Cacodemon right here, and I have to kill one more Cacodemon and a couple of Nightmare Imps in order to, and all these lost souls up here.
Those Nightmare Demons, depending on where they decide to go, can definitely hinder this room and make it harder.
Okay, that was actually not bad,
yeah,
but I can't get the rockets, so I'll just have to save on them.
And those Cacodemons, man, if they end up blocking you, they can definitely be a pain.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good luck. I didn't get the rockets, but I can make up for that.
Chain gun is also good.
Has great hit stun abilities and keeps enemies stun locked.
These
Lost
guys,
souls.
man.
That was a really bad pattern. Oh my god, that's a terrible pattern there. Okay. Yeah. You can usually get all of them in 3. Oh, what are you doing there? Yeah, the enemy movement is just so random in this game that you have to be able to adapt on the fly.
They definitely spawn in similar locations, but man, you definitely see a lot of things that you don't every time you play.
I go out of my way a lot for extra like rockets, health, and armor too, just because it's just difficult enough just to get through the levels, let alone go really quickly. So you really need the extra survivability.
And basically, one enemy movement that is out of whack, if he gets stuck in a bad position, it can end things extremely quickly for him. So he's doing a lot of reactionary movements based after he hits these switches. He can turn around, and that Pinky, for example, could be in a different spot than he anticipates, and you have to make big things.
No, oh, ledge run right to the right. Oh. For whatever reason, Lost Souls can't attack you when you're on this elevator. I don't know how it's coded, but they just can't occupy that space. I don't know why.
Those rooms are always so scary, man.
Yeah, it's easy to get caught on the little pillars. And around those guys.
Nice, yeah.
You get trapped there, you're dead. So I may or may not need the backup mega armor, depending on how well I do this.
I believe, man, we got this.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. This guy gets in the way if I don't get rid of him.
You can see
He shot right through the wall, that cheater! Yeah, the hit detection in this game is a little spotty on walls sometimes. I've had a pillar eat a BFG shot, and just it does not explode at all. It just literally goes through the pillar. And this was in my record attempt too. So let's see if I can squeeze by this whole night. Perfect.
Nice. Yeah, that room in particular is that strafe around him is
Very dangerous.
looks easy, but man, if you get caught in there, it's bad news.
Yeah. Like I said, the movement on these monsters is mostly random, but you can influence them with your own movement. So I do a lot of specific setups to make sure we can get around them.
Like that hallway, for example, you'll notice a lot of times you can anticipate their shots, and so it's as simple as Zelllooo starting on the left side, waiting for him to shoot, and having, understanding the sprite and the projectiles they throw enough to move to the right side, and then he basically kind of kites him along in that way so that he can avoid taking damage.
I'm going to grab the backup armor for safety. I'm down to 6.
Yeah.
This is not a level you want to get stuck on. So keep that open for a bit. We're also going to pick up a soul sphere. There we go. Yeah, knowing where like all the triggers for all the secrets is really crucial.
Yeah, this definitely is not a run that you pick up and learn extremely quickly, especially with the watch me die difficulty. You need to know backup strats in literally every situation, or the run will just be over.
Like it took me about 1.5 years just to get a deathless run. Just watch me die alone. Uh-oh, where's the switch?
Perfect example of how quickly switch, and once you turn to strafe away from it, it's hard to find its location again.
So this is the really scary early game level.
Right on, man. Yeah, 6th level in the game, and they're just like, hey, here's a run killer for you.
Yeah, the run doesn't really begin until you get past this level. This one kills a lot of runs.
At least they don't just stack hallways full of enemies and put them, in the worst possible locations for you.
Yeah, that's for later. That hallway's closed. I need to go back and open it. You want to explain like trigger skips?
Kinda.
So if you go fast enough over a trigger, you can end up skipping it. And this can be good and this can be bad. You can skip triggers that force monsters to come up, or you can end up skipping triggers that make floors rise and lower. And you might have seen that hallway was actually blocked for the first time, and that's because I skipped a trigger to make it at the appropriate height. Okay. Yeah, I've died from 200 there, so really scary. Where is he?
Just taking his sweet time.
Yep. Must be. You guys get over here.
So you can see how beneficial having rockets is. Just being able to crowd control in a tight space like that is essential to survival.
Yeah. Chain gun's really helpful for Lost Souls because it stuns locks them so good. You can just keep them pinned down because they are much more aggressive than their PC counterparts.
And their movement, it can be pretty erratic. If you just happen to miss one, well, we saw 2 levels ago, they just kind of do whatever they want.
Gatekeeper.
So this run off the ledge into these other areas is, I don't know why I always thought that was such a huge pain.
That's not looking good. Let's get the backup strat.
So ideally, he's going to be able to get across that without falling into the pit.
This is not looking good.
As you can see, this is
getting stuck on everything.
It's really dark, and even basically in order to play through this fast, you have to have the brightness on the TV maxed out, and it's still really difficult to see.
Yeah. Where's the ledge? I missed the ledge, and I fell off.
Oh.
Yeah, so don't worry, we'll take the backup strat for this room if I can get up. So I'm just gonna snipe off 2 of these barons. So normally I'd be able to get through all this in one go and not have to do this, but
they don't leave you much room to play with on top of those pillars, so
yeah.
See that Lost Soul just hanging out up there.
Yeah, you can get blocked easy, and I'm already down to 50 health. You saw I had that power up. Oh!
Oh man.
Let's be careful here.
Luckily there's a little health pickup right there.
Yeah, that
that snipe.
almost got sniped. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, we're good. Just have to get past this last room. And not skip the trigger for the elevator. Otherwise, I get trapped at the bottom. So we at least got out of that alive. What I do next, we're going to have to rely on a trigger skip. Nope, didn't get it. So let's hope I don't get shot from behind.
Yeah, so these guys don't just spawn directly in front of you, so you can pick them all off.
Okay.
Nice.
So this is normally like a 2-minute level, but we can grab the blue key early with the extra speed. And we can just pretty much just jump straight to the end. So it's pretty easily busted.
Another nice little rocket pickup. Just any time that you can grab those rockets on your way to the exit, even if it's just one room out of the way, it's worth it.
This used to be another 2-minute level, but we're gonna do something a little more interesting. Aside from getting shot.
So this is a trick called gate clipping, and basically by going in it, nice, dude. That was really good.
Really quick.
So,
10-second in-game time. The fastest I've done it is 8.
Yeah, that was nice. So by shooting right there, he basically creates a lag, and he can get shot right through that gate if he's in the right position. Which, if you guys have played on a Nintendo 64 controller, I can't even hold a straight line. So.
Yeah, the game fails collision detection for like a frame when there's enough lag, so we can just get enough speed, just pass right through. And conveniently, the exit teleporter happens to be on the other side of that gate, so...
Oh man,
it happens. Yeah, good snipe. Good snipe. So this is the one level we needed a lot of rockets for. It's no big deal. That's nice.
Man, that guy
They are
is
playing
just
good
on
today.
it.
It's okay. He'll get his what for. So, Mancubi have to die. Hell Knights have to die now. There's 8 of them.
Yeah, without these rockets, this is definitely a lot scarier, a lot more difficult, and takes a lot more time.
So, we just manipulate them in a nice way and grab some rocket pickups on the side, too. I always want to try and group them wherever possible so I can get good splash damage off the rockets. So I'm going to spawn block a Baron right here, hopefully. Good.
Yep, nice.
Get the invincibility, and now all the Mancubi and Barons have to die. So if you didn't believe I needed those rockets before, you do now. There are just tons and tons of enemies I need that.
And yeah, if you think you can do this quickly without grabbing that invincibility,
You'll probably just die.
I'd really like to see it.
Okay, so let's see. they're grouped up okay. Yeah, that's decent enough. So even at 200, 200, I can still get a lost soul stuck in my face and die from rocket damage, so I need to be real careful.
So you guys know, too, we didn't cover it too much, but when Zelloo's talking 200, 200, he's just talking about his health versus his armor. So those mega armor pickups and everything are basically it doubles your HP and gives you a better chance to survive.
So you'll start seeing me pick up a lot of energy and cells now. I need those for the plasma gun right there, and I also need it for the BFG later, which are two of the most important weapons in the run.
Yeah, here later on coming up, that plasma gun is definitely going to make quick work of a lot of tough sections.
Hey, I think I got a spawn block on one of the
Looked like
keys.
I always loved the AI for these guys.
They just run around.
Just running in little circles.
At least you're not playing Nightmare. Nightmare's when they were like the worst.
Nice.
Gonna make these Mancubi fire early and get them out of the way too. So we're gonna go a little bit out of our way to get some more energy. Energy is extremely valuable in Watch Me Die, especially since the big pickups are only worth 100 and the small are worth 20, and I need as much BFG ammo as I can get. So chain gun's pretty OP. Pretty good against them. Just keeps them locked down nice and good. Yeah. We'll do it.
Yeah, the route, all things considered, in comparison to the other difficulties, isn't all that different. But there's definitely strats in every level that, in my opinion, without it running the lower difficulties, would be tough to pull off.
Okay, I'm gonna lure these guys over here, get a spawn block on the Mancubi. Nice.
Nice.
Hopefully I can get out of my way. There's a couple lost souls there. Okay, so if I don't get through this in one shot, I'm dead. Oh, that was really nice. There we go.
Oh, nice work.
If you don't get out of that, you've got 5 Mancubi on top of you and you're dead. And there's nothing you can do about it.
So yeah, energy. Keep it coming.
So, more enemies I have to kill. Everything on the bottom floor has to die here. It's also a surprisingly laggy stage, just because I think there's a lot of the over-under hallways.
Nice. I missed one.
Oh, that's okay. We're good. Okay, one more BFG right here. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, just that random element of those guys moving right behind that corner. So many little things like that if you aren't paying attention and you you miss one or you don't know the exact enemy count that should be there.
That was very lucky. Get some more rockets. Whole bunch of specters on the other end of the hallway. There's still one over there. There we go. One more lost soul over here. No? Oh. Okay. I guess he he decided to move on his own into the main area. Please, no trigger skips. Ouch. So that's more randomness right there. Like, oh.
Nice.
So there's a trigger skip that happened. So like I was talking about with the floors rising and lowering, I missed a trigger that would make that floor rise. And they're basically treated as invisible walls. So I wouldn't be able to do anything.
Classic BFG.
Please get out of the way. Okay, so now We're going to wait in this hallway over here. We're going to leash the Barons in the next hallway to the corner, and I'm going to hopefully be able to run right by them. Barely.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, that's a scary level that ends a lot of runs, too. I've had it crash on me, too, and I'm glad that did not happen.
Those tight corridors, when you're strafing, are pretty difficult to navigate.
This level's pretty easy and short, thankfully. Has one really nice skip. Little mini skip right here with another gate clip. Just go right to the blue key.
Yeah, so when he is creating that lag, it should be on the frame that he can actually get through. It's the same frame that he's firing. Just lure that guy out. Nice.
Now we're going to get up to the big skip. So I'm going to reset my neutral position to a different part of the control stick, and I'm going to have my dedicated strafe key on. So I'm going to basically get a double strafe. So let's get the setup. That looks good. I'm going to wait for this fireball. Ah, that was bad.
Oh, man.
That was my fault. So yeah, that was bad flick of the stick. So I'm going to need to get rid of a couple of these guys first so they don't get in the way. So, don't worry, we'll get in a second. What are you doing up there? Yeah, luckily there's no real penalty if you fail. It's just a waste of time. Or that Baron can get in the way too. You want to explain how the BFG works real quick? While I'm setting this up.
Sure. I don't know.
Oh, but I ran right off it. That's never happened before either.
Man, that's like 5 or 6. Never had that happen before us today. Just earlier in the practice room, there's all sorts of crazy stuff going on there. Like a fireball.
Really? The snipes. They really don't want me to cooperate. Okay. Let's get rid of you. I'll get rid of you in a second. Try. Okay.
Nice.
Now we got it. Don't fall off like I did earlier. Okay, now we get into the scary gauntlet levels. A lot of specters. These next 3 or 4 levels will be real test of endurance, and I need to manage my health really carefully. So I'm going to grab this right here. We're going to pick up an invincibility for the next room. Like, trying to do this next room without it is just really stupid. So I've got several Barons down here. And there's a dart trap that activates. So doing it without the extra invincibility is not smart. Even with 200 health, 200 armor, you can easily die. So I'm just going to pick up some rockets on the way to the next switch. Okay. We're going to take care of these 2 guys. I have to visit that area up there later. It's better if they're dead now. Or at least close to dead. Gonna be some tough movements in the library down below. Hopefully they move nicely for me. Oh, that was sweet. Perfect manipulation of the helmets. So I'm going to be taking a detour to one last secret. It's a little lengthy, but it's worth it because I want to start the next level with 200. Or at least as much as I can. Also helps that there's an extra BFG back here for some extra ammo.
Oh, yes.
Well, I love when you pick the Unmaker up in this game. It's the only exclusive weapon to 64, and it's like, what the is this? Okay. So, short level, but this is going to be really fast and furious. And even with starting with 200, 200, I can die easy at the end. So 4 Barons have to die in order to get the key lower. So I'm going to take this a little safe, make sure that they get in the right positions. Pinky's getting in the way too, can be really annoying. He's not dead. Nice rocket.
Hey, that rocket just sailed, man.
It tried to go for the imp upstairs.
Yeah, they just have all these ads in Watch Me Die that basically just put anything in your way to stop you from achieving where you need to be. And it just so happens they went with enemies.
Another secret detour. Alright, let's see what happens here. I need some serious time. Switch. Come on, give me good. Nice. Two BFG shots clear out enemies.
Well done.
Very nice.
Good level, man.
That was really good. I leave with a lot of health and armor too for this stage. So this has the only consistent key clip in the entire game. So I just go in this teleporter, I hold up, you get it every time. Yeah, there's not much to this stage, but we're going to try for a stupid strat to get the switch at the back of this room. So I'm just going to hopefully coast right by these guys.
So
There
very nice, man. On either side, if you fall off there, it totally screws up the enemy placement, and you'll have to try to go around to the other side. And by the time you get around there and they realize where you're at, it's definitely difficult. And those dudes, man, just a nightmare.
There we go. So now we're just going to let the enemies run around while we wait for the Barons to come out of the exit room. It's not worth trying to, like, get in. That should be good. So now we can get in safely. There we go.
Nice.
Got a good level. That might be sub 1. Sub 1, very good.
58, nice.
This one's a really long one, so it'll be pretty punishing if I die. There's some pretty tough fighting. So, a lot of rocket management here. So we're gonna have to take out these nightmare imps sooner or later anyway, so better get them out of the way now so they're not blocking my way, because I can die trying to get out of this room. Out, so I have some nice running room. No imps got in the way, thankfully. Just take it nice and easy here. Get a nice refill here too, so it's really good. The tough part's going to be avoiding all the cacodemons that get in the way. We're going to hope they bunch off to one side instead of block my exits coming out of here. Oh. Easy. Okay, yeah, I got lucky there.
Nice.
Yeah, I have to be careful not to get trapped. Specters in this hallway. dead. Or at least close to dead. Refill. Let's hope I don't get trapped like this.
Oh man,
that's bad.
those lost souls are such a pain.
That's okay. We're good. Get out of there. So if I do this right, I can kill all the enemies in this room with one shot.
All right, so the way the BFG works, sorry I bailed on you earlier, is it fires this energy shot, and then the game remembers its original position and angle that it shot at. And so from Doom Guy's position, after you fire that shot, it puts like a cylindrical, I guess...
Yeah, cone shape.
Or conical, not cylindrical, conical shape in the same angle and position that you fired at originally. So it's really good for kind of a crowd control AoE type of thing, like for the Lost Souls, and that room is a good example of it as well. So it's that original shot, but it also has somewhat of an after effect to it.
Yeah, the after effect does way more damage than the actual shot, funny enough, so it's very useful for more difficult enemies like the Cyber Demons we'll see in this level. So you just run up and give them a big hug. So these secret areas will be important for later. So sneeze by here. Ooh.
Dang.
Yeah, we're gonna get the Berserk and hopefully
Nice.
not die. Like, this is actually really scary. I'm gonna die.
That's what I'm here to watch, though.
Yep. Okay, so
Nice.
only very specific enemies in each wave need to be killed, and I know which ones to get. Usually, anyways. That's
Oh,
bad.
man.
Die. It happens. Yeah, the reason I don't want to kill all of them because I actually need as many as possible so I can spawn block some enemies later. So it happens. We'll just get the Berserk now for safety. Like, this is one of the scariest levels.
Just the sheer amount of enemies that are spawning when you're fighting through those waves. I mean, you can see how easy it is just to get trapped with the pillars and everything that are around. And this sequence of events, blasting through these secret areas.
What? Where'd he come from? I don't know what's happening. I think the pain elemental was actually like stuck in the secret in the hallway. And he's on the way too. That's out of the way.
Dude.
They do not want me to do this. Okay, let's try this again.
Those pinkies are out to get you, man.
Yeah, they do not play nice today. Okay.
Not bad, nice.
Oh, he spawn blocked the one I needed to kill. So hopefully we're just gonna kill that guy at the end and not die.
Nice.
Yeah, I heard him. So I just need to not die here because I'm gonna get the Mega Sphere. Okay, we're safe. So the rest of the level's free because I can grab this invincibility right here and just BFG everything else out.
So Mega Sphere, you notice, put him back 200. And now, invincibility, of course, plus BFG.
Where's one more? There's somebody else. There he is. So 2 Cyber Demons, just get in their face. That's probably grab invincibility. Ah, they did not want to die. Okay. Yeah, I just got some bad ammo. Or bad luck. They died pretty quick anyways.
We'll just call it bad ammo.
Bad ammo.
Just a couple of bad BFG rounds in there.
This used to be tied for the longest level in the run, but we found a couple neat skips to make up for it.
You can see how effective these rockets are in these tight corridors.
Just get right in their face. Yeah, a lot of this game, it's not really obvious like how to get to certain keys or areas, so you really got another game like the back of your hand in order to even think about getting through this. Like all the little secrets, all the little backups. We're gonna hopefully get this little ledge jump here. So there's a little bump on the floor, and I can use that to get a little extra height. That's right there. Nope, missed it. Get a little extra height to do this, if I can line it up. Perfect.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very well done.
Those gates on the windows actually have no collision detection. They're just there for show, so we can just slide right around them.
But in a lot of instances, there's no way just to get up into it.
Yeah, luckily...
That small little bump.
Yeah, conveniently there's that bump on the floor where the door is, and we can just use that as a boost. So that skips 2 auto-scroller rooms, basically. And the second of which was another big run killer, actually. Like, it was actually easy to die in the second room if you did it wrong. So, about halfway there. Told you, long level, even with the skip. So we're just gonna get some switches for later. We're gonna clear out some enemies as we're running around. Just clear the path. I'm gonna use an extra shot, make sure that guy's dead. Those pain elementals can get in the way later, and they'll just keep spawning lost souls on top of you. So, to note about pain elementals in this game, unlike PC Doom, they spawn 2 lost souls every time instead of just 1. And if you try and just block them with your body, they explode for rocket damage in your face. And you usually die if that happens. So they're extremely dangerous. Like PC Doom, they're just a little annoying, but here they're pretty deadly. So, almost there. So I just have to get one last gauntlet of enemies heading towards the exit. And there's 3 pain elementals blocking the exit too, so 1 BFT shot should take care of it. Hey, I got a trigger skip. Nice. Nice.
Nice shot.
It was good.
It's good.
It's good. So go from the longest level in the game to one of the shortest. I just need to restock on rockets. I want to be as close to 100 as possible. Because I won't get a whole lot of chances to refill until the last level. Uh-oh, I'm blocked by something. That can happen. I'm blocked. It's okay. I can get backup stuff in the next level, so it's not that big a deal. Just need to make sure I'm alive for it. So the beginning of this level has a neat trick. Since the Doom engine is not technically a 3D engine, it's technically a 2D engine. So we're just going to trick the game right there into hitting that switch that's all the way above and get the key early. That saves having to actually run upstairs to hit the switch. This level's a nice little break from the last one and the ones coming up. Not too much happens here. Uh-oh. I tried switching out weapons too early. So, all the pinkies have to die. So we're gonna hopefully get rid of these guys quick. Go in here, fire a shot. Yeah, we got
Decent.
Yeah. That wasn't bad. If you try and leave the room, even if you manage to get out at the door, there's a bar blocking your way until all of them are dead, so you're stuck. So we're gonna open that secret for later. Gonna hopefully skip a big portion of this maze, just jumping across that ledge there.
Nice.
Uh-oh. This is still pretty scary though. Good.
Nice dodge.
Okay. As long as I don't get scratched to death, we're good. Get a nice health refill right here. Now the stupid thing about this level is that the end of the level is just a drop down at this well. If I go too fast, I can skip the trigger for it and I'll be soft locked down the well. And that's never happened in an actual run, but that has happened on an IL, so we always take that extra safe.
Oh, man.
Oh, okay, we saved it. It actually worked out that I had the wrong weapon equipped. I could at least unlock one of them. So there's some pretty cool stuff happening in this level. I'm gonna open a little passage to the Mega Armor. There's a backup Soul Sphere in this level too, so I don't have to worry too much about my health until later. So instead of flipping a switch to activate a bridge, we're just gonna get this Cactus Demon out of the way. And we're just gonna run right across. And hopefully the Barons here play nice. So I'm gonna use one BFG shot for safety in case they decide to follow me back, because we will have to come back later. Now it's just a race to the red key before my invincibility runs out. I do need that backup health though, so I gotta wait a little bit. Got here with invincibility still, so that's a really good time. Yeah, aiming with the rocket launcher in this game is really difficult just because there's a lot more close quarters combat in this one than you see in games. What are you doing there? Oh shit. This is actually really bad. That's why I grabbed the backup health. Now I could still bite the dust, so I need to... Nope.
Man.
Yeah,
They're out to get you.
They didn't give me good patterns. And I just got kind of stuck on a Hell Knight. He was like dead center of the staircase. It's okay though. It's not too long a level, thankfully. Like a couple minutes. I can actually do this part properly. It's a tricky little hop. Oops. It's okay. I can line it up now.
Nice.
I skipped the trigger. Whoops. It's okay. All kind of sprawled out. We're gonna pray that Hell Knight doesn't give me problems again. The scariest part about this is that if I fall off these ledges, I gotta work my way all the way back around without any invincibility or help, and it's just a real mess. So just play it safe there. Did that staircase not lower earlier? I don't think it did.
I don't remember if it did or not.
I think I saw it actually like open up. What is going on here? Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna have to.
Cactus Demon played a little better this time.
Let's see if the Barons over on this side play better. Yeah, that's perfectly workable. As long as we get out, we're fine.
Nice.
So home stretch, we've got 4 levels left. Uh-oh.
Pinky, hello?
Hello? Hello? What is going
Nice
on?
Berserk.
Yeah, Berserk saves the day. Or not.
Oh, man.
Getting some pretty rare patterns today from the enemies.
Pinkies normally aren't too much of an issue.
Yeah, it's just only when they block your way. Which is what they're best at doing at freaking wider than a school bus. Like, the sprite is really deceiving. Now, there's a little trap in here I'm going to have to deal with. If I grab that rocket launcher, I get trapped in a little mini pit. So I'm going to raise these spike walls first, because trying to dodge both the darts and the arachnotrons firing me usually means I just get killed. So this little hidden switch right there stops those from happening. Saves me a lot of grief.
Speaking of large hitboxes that nice to block your way.
Right. Or where you have rockets shoot right through their spike.
The Spectres are pretty cool too.
They just really don't want me to get through this. There we go. Yeah, this level's, there's not too much going on. I almost fell out the window, and that would have been awful. So, this red key right here, with a proper setup, you technically can grab it and skip this trap. But if you are the slightest bit off, you get soft locked in the wall because you cannot get out. You're basically merged into the wall. So nobody goes for it. Hello.
I was expecting it. I'm a little disappointed, to be honest.
Oops. I'll save it for when I go for sub 45.
There you go.
Now we get the longest level on the run. It's a lot of monster-based triggers in this level. At least they start with a lot of health, so it makes you feel a little better. So six electrons, 6 specters. 5. Go. Okay, that's 6. Now we gotta deal with the 4 barons up there. Hopefully they give me some good patterns. Catch this guy over here. So they should be coming over there. Oh, there we go. Sometimes there's one just waiting over there. I can catch him from the spire. Oh, there we go. It's a lot safer to just do it this way. You gotta kill him anyways. So let's just go hunt the other guy down. There he is. So this is the laser right here. It is worthless in this run. It is absolute garbage without any of the secret power-ups. And we no longer play any of the secret levels in the round, so it's useless.
It looks cool, though.
It does look cool.
And if you can get the secret power-ups, it's pretty badass.
Yeah. Triple lasers aiming for separate enemies is pretty good. So there's 3 waves of pinkies that show up, and then 1 wave of barons. And once the barons show up, I can actually trigger the switch for the key. In the meantime, I just kind of move them around to spawn block as many as I can. I didn't get very good luck. Only like 1 of them got blocked. So we'll see what happens when I come back to that room. Do you want to explain the yellow trigger skip?
I would if I remembered it.
so I have 3 I have 3 chances to skip this the triggers for this key disappearing, and that'll save me the trouble of having to kill some more enemies if I can get it. So let's see. 1. Nope. All right, last chance. Nope. So I'm gonna have to just kill enemies a good amount. This one I have to kill later anyways, but it's not good to have those barons running around. Grab the key. We're gonna grab some backup rockets since I need to use them now. So 5 Cacodemons have to die in order to get back in the castle. Okay. So this level has a really unique gimmick to it. I have all the keys, but I can't get to the exit yet. Bad trigger skip. So there's some doors that have little combination locks on them, and I need to input all 3 of those combinations in to get to the switches to end the level. Now the combinations don't change from game to game; they're always the same. So you just start with a switch and then move clockwise. So this will let us get to the switches needed to finish the level. So let's see if those barons are going to play nice. Ow. That's a lot more damage than I'd like. One more area back here. Nice auto aim! It went for the Hell Knight up in that little cubby hole up there. And he's already active too. He's shooting fireballs at me. Two. And the last one's right by the exit, so we just need to avoid the 2 barons to get around. The problem is where they're going to be. And hopefully they bunch against the wall. Yeah, that's good. Nice. That's good. Okay. Now we get the most difficult combat-based level. I have 3 cyber demons. I have to kill all of them, and there's no invincibility to cheese it out. So we're gonna pray for some good rocket RNG. We're gonna clear all these guys out first, so they don't start sniping me. So clear out all the nightmares. Make sure everyone's dead. Okay. I'm gonna wait for the next cycle of attacks. So I want him to fire at me, and I just strafe. Let the tracers do the damage. There we go, that's 1. Still got 2 more. And if I get really unlucky, they're gonna come out of that cage at the same time. So I'm gonna pray that does not happen, because it gets really ugly if so. Get 1 last gate clip over here.
Nice.
Saves a few seconds going around. Okay. Yeah. That's a good start. Oh shoot! Gotta risk it. Nice.
Nice, dude. Well done.
Alright, so 1 last level. Clutched it out. So last level. So yeah, be ready in time. I'll let you know when. So this is 1 giant arena fight. All I gotta do is just kill everything that shows up and then kill the mother demon. So we're gonna wait a little bit. I want to hopefully get as many pain elemental spawns as early as possible while I have invincibility. It's a good start. So now we're just gonna try and camp them out as much as possible. That was really good luck. I think I got like 9 of the 10 already taken care of. So now I just have to make sure I don't do something stupid. So just camp out the gates. If we had bothered visiting the secret levels, we would have keys to close these gates. But we don't, so we just gotta kind of slug it out. Just kind of lure enemies to fire in front of each other. So it's going really well so far. Yeah, the pain elementals played all really nice. No lost souls getting in my way. Just a few more enemies we can clean up on. Cacodemon over there. Really?
Badass Cacodemon, man.
Where's the last one? Oh, 1 more I can find. Oh, bad tracers. Okay, they should be coming in. Alright. 3 shots, I should be dead. If I get lucky, I can do it in 2. Okay.
Nice.
And now we can just go kill ourselves with a rocket. And time.
55-15.
Not bad.
Nice, man.
Yeah, not bad. Thanks, JV. Yeah, pretty good run.
Cool, man. Yeah.
Not too many costly deaths. It's really tough category. So a quick shout out to Grav because it's his main category. He helped me learn this one after I was done with BGNL. So thanks, man. What we got next?
Cool, man. We got up next. We have Duckfist doing Helen's Mysterious Castle. It's like a cool little RPG maker speedrun. It's really fast paced. So hang out for that, and yeah, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned.